So I wrote this on a Monday morning, and Monday mornings in an office are terrible, as I'm sure some of you know. Romeo discerned with a swampy eye, "It's the nunnery for you, my dear. No surgical alterations or cupboards full of plastic knives. Yea, it's the nunnery for you, my dear." So I punched him in the front teeth. "You soggy excuse for a used tea bag," I retorted with salt rocks and chlorine. "You couldn't hear hyenas gnawing at your boxer shorts, or notice the black flies camping out in your nostrils, building tiny bonfires, roasting marshmallows. Can't you smell the marshmallows? Hopeless, hopeless! There's some news from the cookie jar, Mr. 5 to 9 solitaire online remote potato salad tongs with a twist of hay. That's my change in a swollen fourth toe. Why don't you just run that sugary little tuxedo through the writing room before I loose the coffee grounds and parakeets to have their way? Polyester shiny Oxfords on your way down the alfalfa chute." Thank you. I don't write a lot of love poems either, and this next piece is called Story, and it's probably the closest thing I've ever come to writing a love poem. I have a friend who paints grandiose equine landscapes on the backs of old tea bags, persistently scented with black and green, blueberry and chamomile. He constructed seaweed and hobos and toothpick collages, and she followed him with paper bags, collecting the ashen, glittery nightness shaken from his hair and shoes. They were in love. And on the road, though riding on a glory blue Ferris wheel, chasing the police and wading through public school swamps and corporate playgrounds, past a trailer filled with platinum cars, claiming the ground under a purple tent, the stuff of novels and Americana, clean pages, crisp fonts, plenty of shining, smiling color photos. She almost died, a red line writing names in the dark, embracing an antique copper lamp shaped like the woman at the well. So he braced himself in the frame, trying to stretch the window. "It isn't big enough," he said. "The sunlight will never fit," he said. "The autumn green," he said, "would be nicked and chipped, trying to fit through that tiny little pane. But with elbows and knees at the corners, he's trying to stretch the window." I drive around quite a bit, and a lot of the poems that I write come to me while I'm driving, and this is one of those late-night driving poems. Time and the march of army boots and metal chairs and the midnight howl of a panther train. Time and the sea lord calling back the herds and the seventh breaking of the hardwood stair. Time and a white coat, cigarettes and coffee. Time and a refrigerated cellular automotive facsimile liquid crystal satellite malfunction. Time and the lack of confidence reflected in faded cathedral glass. Time and aluminum eagle wings and the painted skydivers and the telescoping highways. Time and a minted peace and a pine cone rustle and a chipmunk soul. Time because everybody's written a poem about heartbreak in an empty hotel room. Time and the concrete lions and the telephone poles and the copper saxophone strings. Time and the burning pages, the empty bottles, the distorted static music. Time and the black keys, white keys, gray keys, colored keys, computer keys, car keys, house keys, major keys, minor keys. Time and the red ink and the black water. Time through a glass, around your neck, under your feet, and in your pockets. Time in a house without ceilings, a front lawn full of hands, and a basement full of feet and folded prayers. Time and a red paper kite hunting through the starshine.